So Apple might be calling it iPhone 12s because it's gonna have apparently minor upgrades, but we're hearing new leaks such as always on display, new upgraded cameras, maybe a new color for the iPhone. So I'm not sure about this, Apple. Drop a like if you're excited for this one, hit subscribe for more, and let's get started. Hey guys, welcome back to Apple Obsession. Today let's talk about the new leaks that we're hearing from the iPhone 13, and these come exclusively from Max Weinbach and the YouTube channel Everything Apple Pro. We're hearing some things that also we heard in the past, such as the upgraded cameras and stuff like that, but let's start and let's see where we go here. Okay, the first thing that we're hearing is that the iPhone 13 is gonna have an astrophotography mode, which, to be honest, we've heard that in the past. We knew that it was coming. We had some rumors pointing that that was gonna happen, you know, for those enthusiasts and taking the most advantage when using the iPhone for night photography and stuff like that. And honestly, I think for most of the regular users, that's not gonna be a major upgrade, but it's good to have it, especially for people that are, you know, using the iPhone for photography mostly, and that they just want some more capabilities to use it at night instead of having to get their mirrorless camera or just another camera. Second thing that we're hearing is that the iPhone 13 is gonna have, well, 13 Pro, 13 Pro Max, not the 13 probably, is gonna have an upgraded ultra-wide camera lens. And I know that this makes you very happy because I'm already super excited for this feature. And the reason why is because we know that most of the users are using this, you know, this camera lens to take many pictures during the day, like when you are traveling and you go to a landscape or just you can see, you know, the environment. I mean, it's a whole new perspective, and I think that if you bought this iPhone, like the iPhone 12 Pro or the 12 Pro Max, to take advantage of their advanced photography and video features with the cameras, I mean, I think that that's worth to know that you're going to be receiving an upgrade, because if it's something that you're already using it, you could be able to take your photography to the next level. What's going on now with the current iPhones is that when you use it in a, you know, in a room indoors where you have less light or during nighttime outside, the results that you're getting are not good. Yes, Apple tells you that obviously the cameras are great and they let a lot of light at night, but the reality is that this ultra-wide specific lens is not as good as the other just primary wide lens. Obviously, if they make this lens better, I'm not expecting to see this lens like the regular wide lens, but obviously if it sees some improvement, we might be able to take some good shots, some good photography at night, and during the day as well, when we have less light, it's still gonna be decent pictures. So again, I'm thinking that it's not gonna get as better or as good as the primary wide lens, but it's gonna be receiving an upgrade. We heard that in the past, but now it's looking that it's definitely gonna happen. So exciting news for that camera as well, guys. And now, moving on, what we're hearing as well, that it sounds crazy, is that the video mode is gonna have a portrait option. So here we have to go a little bit more in depth and talk about the chips as well. Because we know that the current chip on the iPhones, the A14 Bionic chip, is very powerful, and it has like an amazing portrait mode for photography. Now guys, when you wanna move this to video, even if the chip is very powerful now, I think Apple needs a very amazing jamming quality to the next A15 Bionic, if that's the name, to make sure that they achieve this. I'm kind of reluctant to see if this is gonna happen, because especially if internally Apple is calling the new iPhone the 12s, that generally means that there's minor upgrades to the 12 version, the one that we have now. So seeing this portrait mode coming to video, I mean, honestly, it would be amazing. Because right now, when we talk about, you know, video for the iPhones, we see that there's amazing short films being created. Anyone can create a film using an iPhone. The quality that you get is awesome. But you know, when you want this cinematography and this, you know, quality that takes the film or the video to the next level, without having this depth of field, you can really see that this is not, you know, a cinema camera or just a very high quality camera. So I think if we get that, that could change the whole perspective for video. So I could start seeing even more iPhones 13 or 12s Pro Max being used for video, and just taking full advantage for this when doing interviews, because you're gonna have, you know, the subject focus and then the background out of, you know, with less depth, with more depth but less focus. So with a blur background, and that honestly just takes the production to a whole new level. So I'm not sure if that's gonna happen, but it would be amazing to see this in the iPhone. And again, I think this has a lot to do with what the new chip is gonna be and how powerful it's gonna be if they can achieve these amazing results and ensure that the iPhone, doesn't capture video at a slower rate or will lose, some quality or some speed. Again, I think the chip has to be very, very powerful, but this is amazing news just because if we're hearing it, is that maybe they have it in the prototype, although John Prosser hasn't told us anything about that, and this guy knows everything. So we'll have to stay tuned about this amazing feature that could come with the next iPhone generation, guys. And if you think that was all, you were wrong, because what we're also hearing is that the iPhone could have an always-on display. And if you know what that means, it's because you have an Apple Watch, a Series 5 and above, I have the Series 6 here, and obviously, it's crazy because Apple released a case, not the regular iPhone case, but another case that in the pictures they had in the website, it looked like it was gonna be kind of an always-on display. You put the case, and there's a small transparent window in the case where you were gonna be able to see the time. So we thought, okay, maybe this case is enabling an always-on display functionality that the iPhone has, but it's not enabled at the moment. But there hasn't been much noise about it. So what I'm thinking now is that everyone is in love with, the always-on display from the Apple Watch. I think it's a great feature, and like with the MacBook Pros that we are gonna have this year, that it looks like for the first time Apple has really, take notes and hear about the feedback from the customers. It could be happening the same with the iPhone, They know that we love the Apple Watch with the always-on display. It's a little feature that makes a huge difference in your life because you just turn on the watch, you see the time, perfect. You don't have to touch the screen or tap the screen or anything. So if they do the same with the iPhone, that would be amazing. I'm thinking that they have to figure out a way to not reduce the battery life from the iPhone, because what happened this year with trying 5G is that obviously they realized that even though with this 5G that detects when to use it, when to not use it, they couldn't make it work properly with the 120 Hz for the display refresh rate. So what they did is to cut this feature to ensure that we still had a great battery life. So next year, obviously, if they want an always-on display, 120 Hz, we know that it's coming, and obviously they're going to be keeping 5G because it's the future, and that's how they announced it this year with 5G, 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 that famous video telling us that we are entering a new era. 5G is the future, even though any city is ready yet, but it's the future, guys, believe that. They have to figure out a way to work around it to make sure that the battery is going to last. The users don't want to see a drop in the battery lifetime for the iPhone or just having it to charge more. So we'll have to see, but it's interesting news. I'm assuming that based on the pictures that we have, on the renders that we have, that if we have an always-on display, we're going to be seeing some icons on the screen that are going to be giving us some useful information with this always-on display. So again, great news if we see that on the iPhone. I'm super excited, and I think many users are going to be as well. And then the last thing that we heard from Max Weinbach again, and everything Apple Pro, is that, okay, Apple introduced MagSafe. It seems that it's going to be returning for the MacBooks Pros as well, but it's looking that, hey, we introduced MagSafe, we see that you like it, we see that it's the future about going portless, so we're going to make it better. And it seems that this MagSafe, the magnets are going to be stronger, they're going to be better. I'm thinking that there's, half of the customers that are happy with the current cases with MagSafe, with the wallet as well, but some of them are saying that the magnets could be better, that it could be, an easy way to deattach this wallet, to be more secure, more safe. So I'm thinking that they are improving this to still say, hey, we're supporting MagSafe, we're making it better, this is the future, we believe in it. So guys, this is all for today. Crazy news, I'm super excited about all of them, but let me know down below in the comment sections which one is the most interesting for you. Are you looking forward to the always-on display? Are you interested about the MagSafe with the stronger magnets to make sure that you get this wallet that you haven't gotten this year? Are you thinking in upgrading to the next iPhone 12s, iPhone 13? Let me know down below in the comment sections. Drop a like if that was exciting or that was helpful, guys. Make sure that you stay tuned for all the craziness going around about Apple. We love it here. Subscribe for more. I'm Albert Aguilar with Apple Obsession. I will see you very soon in my next video.